What's up, all my money makers, my honey boo bears, and my cousins, my cousins. So look, this video is for entertainment purposes only. Everything I say in this video is all alleged. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But yeah, so I see that what Teresa did Friday morning is still on everybody's mind. Now, in Teresa's defense, I just want y'all to know that she had told y'all. And I was intending to put that in my last video, but I had it in the first one when I couldn't talk. But anyway, I just want y'all to know that she did tell y'all that she was going to do that. And this is why I just had to shut up and listen. And this is why I was, kind of excited and looking forward to getting the kids out and going back and listening to the live, or just so happened to be up before I get the kids up and she's already live. I was becoming accustomed to that. I was enjoying that. So I wanted to watch it and I wanted to learn as much as I could learn, whether it was about the Kenneka case itself or just about whatever the fuck Teresa was sitting there talking about at the moment. But like I said, she did tell y'all that she was in her Kanye West mode, and she did tell y'all that she was gonna be out there walking butt ass naked. I'm sorry. So y'all listen, and we'll be back.
Mad, angry black women. We angry because y'all see my body. I want to use an example because I am a prime example of an angry black woman. Yes, the fuck I am mad. In America, it was not fault or they fault because they got sold. Our fault because we got sold for slavery. I look at these movie stars. Y'all tearing Kim K down. I heard you, baby. I heard all y'all. Erykah Badu, when you walk naked, I started to get naked, but it was a little bit too goddamn cold. My dad loved me, so I ain't got to do all that. But I got naked in my window, baby. I was sticking my ass out, baby. I was rocking with shoes. Whoever saw it, baby, they got a good ass show, baby. It wasn't for the TV yet. I don't know how dad's that good yet. Hold on, it's coming. Be yet. I don't know how dad's that good yet. Hold on, it's coming. Be yet. I don't know how dad's that good yet. Hold on, it's coming.
Now, I know y'all heard her say, hold on, it's coming. Meaning, that's on her mind. Because let me tell y'all how this went. Like I said, we was really enjoying that bullshit watching Teresa unfold. So the day that she made that particular video, I was thinking that she was talking about when Erykah Badu had came on the award show and she had the naked costume on, and Betty was like, no, she was walking down the street and she was naked. So I'm like, I've never heard of such thing, and I'm an Erykah Badu fan. Like, where was I? So come behold, this happened like 15, 16 years ago, something like that, maybe even longer. I don't know, but it was done at the John F. Kennedy assassination site. So evidently, it was a big uproar about her doing that. And this was like some live stuff. This was like Erykah Badu just really just started walking and just started derobing in front of everybody. It was a lot of controversy because like it was kids and stuff out there. And so the statement that Erykah Badu gave at that time for the kids' sake was that she was telepathically that she was that okay. Y'all know I got a lot of alarms here. Gotta stay on track. But she was telepathically talking to the kids, letting them know that it's okay and for them not to be scared. So I was like, yep, this is what Kenneka mama is at. I guess she was, telepathically communicating with those that was in the ambulance that drove right on by her, like everything's okay. I'm just saying. So, all right. So I know that they say can't take stuff serious, right? Now this me and Betty, cause now when she made that live, like I said, Betty had to put me up on game, like, as to what Erykah Badu did years ago. Then we was watching it, and I'm like, is she out there twerking or something? So Betty gon' Betty gonna holler no. Remember the other day when she was talking about the cheerleaders and stuff? She out there doing cheers to let them know that she still got it. So like when you go back, so after like Betty said something, and I don't know if y'all got to see, we recorded it. We can go back to it. I wouldn't share it because I'm like, I'm not out here trying to put Teresa out there like that. It's never been my thing. But we did record it. We got it. All of them. So anyway, so it's on one of them. Like I said, it's like she's out there, and when you go back and look at it, it do look like she was out there trying to say some cheers or something. Cause, like I said, I'm like, damn, is she out here twerking? And be like, no, she was out there showing them cheerleaders. She still got it. Like she was very disturbing of being in the show. But y'all already know I gotta say it because y'all already know this is what I have forever been on this lady about. Because after it just dawned on me that this lady ain't got no cancer. Like we seen the post when it was like just a lot of stuff just going over our head, and we saw it with our own eyes, and it just took us a little while to like come back and just let it register and make sense. And so when I got it, like, this ain't about no cancer, this about these titties. And I started being on her ass about that. Even though this woman is out here in damn near 0-degree weather in socks and a headscarf, she still want to talk about what? Look how they fucked up my body. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was literally like justice for Kenneka, and she out there pleading blood on whoever was in that car. I hope you went in Pablo Santos and goddamn sage this shit. I don't know. But anyway, just to follow up with her body, like this, all that lady really like care about is, her vanity is just that's it. And and see, that's the part where I think some shit backfired. Because, and let me go on and walk y'all through this. Because, like, if you put a little spell on somebody, and just say at first that little spell is everything you want it to be, soon that little spell gonna become something real tainted. You know what I'm saying? Now, if and then you gonna be miserable in that way. Now, if said person realize or have someone around them that notice that they done been rooted, and they get it off of them, their energy goes back to the person that sent it. So it's like a return to sender. And once said person received that return to sender, the intentions that was put into that spell to basically kidnap somebody else, free will, because they doing stuff under your spell. So now they're not at free will. So they're basically being spiritually hijacked. So once that is broken, like I told y'all in the last video, the deities still are going to collect whatever that contract was. They are going to get what they saw after. So once that is broken, then said person who done the spell has to receive that. And so if the spell intentions was for another person to become obsessed with them, then that's what's going to happen. They're going to have this obsession with themselves, and it's not going to be one of those confident in what you do, knowing your worth, having values and morals. It's gonna be um like it's addicting, like an addictive obsession of yourself, of your sexuality, of everything that you wanted that person to be about you. That is how you're going to be, at all times about yourself. And that's a lot of stuff that I started peeping with that lady. What made me confirm my suspicions is, like I said, when I saw that candle had exploded on her altar. And if you looked in the candle and you a person that know what you know, um, you seen that it was a spell or petition that had been placed in that candle. And she had it when the candle was burning. And then she put it on there after it exploded. So if you look in there, you can see where the paper had burned. I mean, everybody has burned a candle. Everybody know what a candle look like when it burned all the way down to the bottom of the wick. And it does not look like that. It does not have those ashes or something like that. There was something that she had just literally had tried to petition or spell. She just had literally tried to cast. And as you see from the attack on the candle, that it did not prosper and there was an immediate return to sender. And in days to come after that, all chaos broke loose, as if she wasn't already showing signs of just being, fucked up in the head anyway. All chaos broke loose. And then it led to her doing what she told you she was going to do, which was walk out there butt ass naked and be Erykah Badu and mixed with a little Kanye West. So I'm just like, if y'all would have listened, y'all would have, heard her tell you in advance what she was gonna do. But anywho, I just wanted to come up here and talk to y'all because I see, you know, in the streets between YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, the buzz is still buzzing, about this lady. And, a lot of people still in disbelief. A lot of people didn't get to see it, and like, I can't believe that. I thought y'all were lying. I even see people in the comments trying to say that that is not her. Like, we not finna do this no more. That wasn't AI. That was most definitely her. But we approaching these 72s, and we still trying to wait and see what it's gonna be, what the hook gonna be. Um, so what y'all think? If y'all still here at this point, do the usual because that's free. Throw your girl in the algorithm. But this is the question of the day. What do y'all think? Is she just gonna do 72 and through? Or is she gonna have to sit there some days if she is in a mental institution? Okay, second, if she was charged for indecent exposure or something like that, do you think that they're going to keep the charges and, like a normal person, or treat this as some type of mental illness and she still wind up in a psychiatric institution? What y'all think? Y'all think we going to see her sometime this week? Or she out of there, out of there? I don't know. Y'all let me know. But as you know, this your girl Money Stacks, and I'm signing out. Smooches. Peace.